What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first time I see is the first time I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in those comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. And if you guys would also like, definitely feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is in the description box down below. Nonetheless, everybody, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was my Scorpio gang. So let's go ahead and get it cracking. Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what we got going on, okay? Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Scorpio here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Scorpio gang. Excuse me, damn. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what we got going on. Hey, yo. How am I Scorpio doing today? Scorpio, the overall energy for you guys is the Tower. Scorpio, your energy's popping through, baby. You may be connecting with another Scorpio possibly. Now, your current energy is going to be the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Sun card, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Two of Swords. So, I feel like you guys have had a Tower moment. It's definitely left you shaken and stirred, okay? You guys are in a position right now where you are coming out of some sort of cycle. I think you're breaking a cycle of unhappiness for a lot of you Scorpios. I really do feel like you guys are choosing to be happy and you're choosing to let go of things that don't serve. And that's a positive experience within itself. But I do want a little bit more clarification. And naturally, I don't clarify during these readings. So let's go ahead and take a look. What is this Tower moment about? We had the Ten of Swords reversed fall out, and we also had the World card. Yeah, Scorpio! I like it, baby! I like it a lot! You're cutting ties with somebody here, man. You're letting go of the past. You're actually allowing yourself to turn your back on a specific person, and instead of being stuck on them, you are launching full force, and you're choosing to be happy. You're also claiming the fact that you deserve better. This is good, Scorpio. For those of you that resonate with this, claim this fucking reading right now, because I see that you guys are in a position where it's like, man, I choose happiness. Okay, Two of Swords to the Sun card. I choose it and I claim it. And you know what? A lot of people don't think it's that easy. But when I promise you, if you say to yourself, you know what? I choose happiness. I'm done crying over spilt milk. I'm done holding on to a person or waiting on a person that's not waiting on me. I'm done being in a position where I'm being set up for misery. I'm allowing myself to let go of this today. I'm allowing myself to be happy. I'm allowing myself to choose to be happy, because happiness at the end of the day can be a choice. Just like choosing to be a positive person or a negative person can be a choice at the end of the day too. So Scorpio, you're coming out of a cycle, man. Whatever Tower moment came had you shaken and stirred, and it's made you come to the realization of, what the hell am I doing? Focusing on one person who isn't even being present in my life and making me happy. This whole situation is doing nothing but making me miserable. It's time for me to walk out of this karmic cycle, and it's time for me to claim happiness and go ahead and motherfucking get it. Oh, Scorpio, I like it, baby. Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Hey-o. By the way, thank you so much for becoming a member. Much appreciated, Lindsay. Thank you so much, my love, all right? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. So we started out with my water signs, guys. We're going to go water, fire, air, earth. Going to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Aries gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 195 people in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries gang, let's get one last shuffle and see what we got going on. Aries, the overall energy for you guys here is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign, and Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. Now your current energy is the Seven of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Four of Swords in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So Aries, taking a look at your reading here, man, Queen of Wands reversed to the Seven of Cups. I think right now you're on a path where you're recognizing that it's time to get your confidence back. It's time for Stella to go ahead and get her groove back. Aries, sometimes Life hits you like a motherfucking brick and makes you feel not so confident. But Aries, you know who you are, right? You're a confident person. You know that you're popping. You know that you're fantastic. So why are you on this path right now not feeling the confidence? It's time for you to start stepping back in that power. Don't be the Queen of Wands in reverse. Be the Queen of Wands upright, because that's what we like to see, baby. And that's who you truly are. Now, taking a look at your Seven of Cups here, this is the energy of wanting to have new experiences with new people, wanting to go out there and do things. This doesn't even just have to correlate to love. This can correlate towards possibly following your dreams or pursuing a job. I feel like you have a lack of confidence in some sort of area, whether it's a dream you're pursuing, whether it's love, whether it's within yourself, whatever it is that you're having this lack of confidence in, it's time for you to return back to your roots and recognize that you're the leader of the motherfucking pack. Aries are leaders. Aries are not followers. They pave ways, they create paths, and they go ahead and claim that success. So with that all being said, Aries, tap back into your true power. Do not be the person that blocks yourself from success, because at the end of the day, the negative mind can be an obstacle. Do not be the obstacle that blocks you from claiming success. Move away from that negative mindset and claim your success today. Listen, at the end of the day, the only person that stops us from being successful can be ourselves. I want you to recognize that you are a talented person, that you are a confident individual, that you are stunning, amazing, and beautiful, and whatever it is that you want to claim in life, you can go ahead and claim that. But you have to remember that at the end of the day, you may be the person who's in the way of yourself. Do not self-deceive. Instead, let go of those negative thoughts, let go of that negative mindset, and recognize that you can do anything that you want to do. All right? If you want the Ace of Pentacles upright, you have to be willing to allow yourself to trust in yourself and believe in yourself. Aries, I like it. I like it a lot, okay? So that's a little bit of a reminder for some of you guys that you got to stop being so down on yourselves. And instead, you got to remember that you're a leader and that you can claim success in any area of your life that you want to have it, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. By the way, thank you for becoming a member, Teresa Flowers. Thank you, my love. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, okay? All right, baby. Going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through from my lovely Gemini? PGK, thank you for the $10 donation. Much appreciated. What do we got going on, man? Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 250 peeps in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are hella appreciated. Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Geminis. I'm feeling the vibes. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on with you. Gemini. The overall energy for you guys here is the Five of Cups in reverse. You may be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Your current energy is the Ace of Swords in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Magician. And the outcome that's present for you, Gemini, is the Sun in reverse. You're healing right now. And of course, it doesn't happen overnight. As everybody knows, there's no timestamp on healing, and there is no timestamp necessarily on getting to a road where you feel absolutely okay with everything you've experienced. When we heal, everybody heals at their own pace. Some people heal in a day, other people heal in a week, some people heal in a couple months, some people heal, in a couple years. It is what it is. Everybody's healing is going to be at their own pace. And I feel like that's what you're focusing on right now. Five of Cups in reverse. You are starting to acknowledge that you cannot allow yourself to stay stuck in toxic cycles. In order to break free and move forward, you have to be willing to put in the work. So Geminis, I'm seeing you guys acknowledging that you haven't been in the happiest place lately, and you're deciding to make a change about that. You're deciding to say, okay, I'm done focusing on my misery, or I'm done focusing on my negativity. I'm really putting in the work right now to manifest happiness in my life. And with the Ace of Swords in reverse here, I think you've been in a space for so long where you haven't communicated to yourself about what you're feeling. You haven't checked in with yourself about how you feel, to the point where a lot of negative emotions have been building up over time, and eventually you're going to be bound to explode. Here's the thing. When we ignore how we feel and we just pretend that everything's okay, what ends up happening is that starts to build up over time until there's going to be a massive release. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm seeing here for you, Gems, is instead of allowing you to bottle everything up and hold everything in, you're working through your shit. And even though you might not be 100% happy just yet, I'm proud to see that you're doing the work, and you're proud to see that you're doing the work as well. Because you know what? If you want a good life, if you want a great path, You have to be willing to put in the work in your own life to be able to get there. And I'm happy to see that you're taking that responsibility, Gemini, and I'm happy to see that instead of pushing away your problems, you're working through them. Fantastic job. I really like that reading for you guys, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much, Sunflower Tarot. Thank you for becoming a member. Much appreciated. Thank you guys so much, man. Shout out to all the love for everybody in the chat. You guys are fantastic, man. Going all the way to my Earth signs. Let's see what we got going on for my lovely bull gang. What's cracking for the Taurus, baby? Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 294 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, bull gang. What do we got going on with you? Taurus, the overall energy for you guys here is the Seven of Wands. I felt a little bit of resistance. You could be connecting possibly with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. Your current energy, Taurus, is the Ace of Swords reversed. The person you're dealing with is the Three of Pentacles, and the outcome that's present is the Magician card. Someone here is trying to manifest a situation where you could be on good terms with them again. But Taurus, I really feel like you're at a place right now where you don't want to be around somebody. You're really taking your time socially distancing from them. You really need space from somebody, and you kind of want them to respect that space. With the Ace of Swords reversed, you've been out of communication with the person for quite some time, and the person you're dealing with over here is trying to rebuild whatever it is that the two of you had, whether this is a person in your family sector, whether this is a friend, whether this is a lover, someone here wants to rebuild a relationship with you. And I do feel like you are not very open to it right now, as you're still taking your time to understand how you feel about everything. You're still working through your emotions. You're still gathering and getting to a place of understanding how you feel. You're still focusing on becoming grounded. Taurus, take the time you need. Sometimes we don't know how we feel about certain situations. Sometimes we need to work through our emotions to figure out what we want, especially when it comes towards relationships being in a bumpy road. Sometimes we got to take time away to figure out how we feel about the whole situation and come to a conclusion on what we want to do moving forward. As for the outcome that's present, Taurus, we got here the Magician card, and the person you're connecting with here is definitely trying to manifest some sort of reconciliation, but once again, you're going to be on the fence here. I don't see you making any moves. I see you taking time and really focusing on thinking about the situation and going with the flow, okay? So yeah, Taurus, that's what's coming through for you. You're taking time. You're being steady. You're doing your thing. You're taking some time to think. You're not rushing into any sort of connection, no matter how hard this person tries to reconcile whatever the two of you had, okay? So Taurus, my best advice to you, take as much time as you need. Sometimes you need space to think about things. Don't rush the process. Allow yourself to feel what you feel, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Hey-yo, going all the way back to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely and beautiful Pisces? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 325 people in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces. Let's get one last shuffle and see what we got going on for the fish. Pisces, the overall energy for you guys here is the King of Pentacles in reverse. So, you may be connecting possibly with an Earth sign here, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy is going to be the Seven of Swords in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Eight of Swords, and the outcome that's present for you, Pisces, is the Six of Swords in reverse. So, a lot of air sign energy surrounding you. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius somewhere in your life. But from what I'm seeing here currently for you, Pisces, King of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Swords reversed. This is an energy of being ungrounded and having a lot of feelings, okay? Your emotions are kind of going up, down, and all around, Pisces. And I think it's that someone here is very good at manipulating you, okay? Eight of Swords. Someone here is good at entrapping you in your mind, making you overthink, making you feel as if you're wrong. That's the energy I feel is happening here, Pisces. You're connecting with a person that knows how to make you feel like you're wrong, or that everything you did wasn't correct, and that you're the bad one, and they're the great one, and everything's this, that, and the third. So, I don't know necessarily why or who this person is. It could, for some of you, be a romantic partner. For others of you, it could be a friend, family member, or lover. Clarifying the Eight of Swords here. What do we got? The Magician card in reverse. So, Pisces, what I'm gathering for your situation right now is the person you're connecting with is very good at manipulating. I feel like you're connecting with somebody who kind of consistently flips the script. Every time they make a mistake and every time they're wrong, they're very good at flipping the script back onto you and telling you that it's basically your fault. This is a very toxic energy to be surrounded by, especially when it comes towards a romantic relationship. It's a super toxic energy to be surrounded by. And I think that you've been in a space for so long where you've been taking this person's manipulation because a part of you has really fell for what they were manipulating you. You know, you kind of started to believe it was real because you were surrounded by this person for so long. You know, as for the outcome that's present, Pisces, Six of Swords, there's a part of you that feels like you're getting trapped back into a toxic situation with somebody. And keep in mind, this won't resonate to all Pisces, but Pisces, if you feel like you're getting dragged back into a toxic relationship with somebody, it's time to break free from that toxicity. It's time to walk away from that relationship. The moment somebody starts exhibiting toxic behaviors, it is your duty and right to be able to recognize it and to walk away from it. And I know sometimes it's hard to recognize it because we get caught up in other people's bullshit, but once you do realize that you're dealing with a toxic person, make sure you take care of yourself and you split away from that shit. Because at the end of the day, my Pisces are not a doormat. My Pisces are beautiful fucking individuals who deserve nothing but love, considering that Pisces are so damn loving. You guys deserve the best. And I don't want you being surrounded by anybody who's trying to take advantage of you, flip the script on you, manipulate you, constantly make you feel like you're the one in the wrong. I don't like that kind of vibe. I don't like that kind of energy. So I'm really hoping this doesn't resonate with a lot of you Pisces because this is a really negative situation. But for the ones this does resonate with, if this is your message, Pisces, if you're acknowledging that things are going in a toxic route between you and another person, cut the cord and walk away now because you deserve so much better and you are not a fucking doormat. Point blank, period. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Going all the way to my beautiful fire signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Sagittarius gang? Let's go ahead and see what we got going on, okay? Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 383 people in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are fantastic. Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Sagittarius gang. Let's get this last shuffle and see what we got going on. Sagittarius, the overall energy for you guys here is the Star card in reverse. So, you may be dealing with an Aquarius for some of you. Your current energy, Ace of Swords reversed, we've seen this card a lot in almost all the signs we've done so far. The person you're connecting with, Sag, is the Page of Swords, and the outcome that's present is the Three of Wands. So, I'm under the impression right now that the collective is coming to a lot of revelations. I'm under the impression that, well, how do I even explain this? Because this is a collective message right now before I get into Sagittarius. Give me a second, Sag. So, this isn't the Sagittarius message, but for the collective, the veil is being lifted. Everything that you were blind to, you're about to have clear seeing, if that makes sense. So, for anybody who's been blind by anything or blinded by anything, the veil is going to be lifted. You're going to start seeing shit for what it really is. So, that's a message for the collective right now, especially throughout September 2020. Anything that you may have been blinded by that you haven't noticed, you're going to start noticing. So you're going to start to notice a lot of the things that you didn't originally see. You're going to see people for who they truly are, situations for what they truly are, and it's going to make you recognize, wow, how did I not see that? Okay? So this energy is coming for September 2020. I think it has a lot to do with the correlation of the Pisces full moon, but that is going to be a collective message for everybody, okay? You're going to start to see the things you never saw, and you're going to be seeing shit super clear for what it 110% is. It is clarity at the end of the day, yeah. So this is clarity that's coming through for everybody, okay? Weird message, but, or not weird message at all, but random message, but that's for the collective. All right, Sagittarius, getting back into your reading, man. The Star in reverse, the Ace of Swords reversed. Let's take a look at these two energies. So, I think you're starting to lose faith in a person when it comes towards how they communicate with you and how they express their feelings. I think that your person is so emotionally withdrawn in the way that they communicate to you that you're starting to get to a space where it's like, are we even romantic at this point, or are we just platonic? I think, Sagittarius, if you had a question between you and this person, it would be, what are we? Because you don't really know. Your person here is super vague when it comes towards them expressing things emotionally. And at the end of the day, when you guys do communicate, it doesn't feel flirtatious. It doesn't feel romantic. It just feels like this person's your goddamn friend. So Sag, you're like, did I get friend zoned? What are we? Are we friends? Are we not friends? Are we vibing? Are we not vibing? You're very much so emotionally confused right now because somebody here is dry AF. They are not showing you how they truly feel. And if this is how they truly feel, then they're not showing much interest on a romantic level. As for the outcome that's present, Three of Wands, I think you're starting to wonder, is this person worth waiting on? Is it worth trying to see where this situation goes? Or should I take this situation for what it is in the current moment and pack my bags and find somebody who's going to give me the attention I want? Sagittarius, my best advice for you is always going to be to explain how you feel, right? Somebody here is acting very much so emotionally distant, very much so emotionally unavailable. They're acting uninterested. And if I were you, I would text them and be like, hey, so maybe we got off on the wrong foot, but I thought you and I connected in a romantic way. And if we're not connecting that way, can you let me know? Because I want to know how you feel about me so I'm not catching the wrong feeling. I would be incredibly direct with the person you're connecting with to get the clarity you need. And if they tell you, you know what, no, I'm not really interested, keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. But if they do tell you that they're interested, Sagittarius, it's going to be very weird because the person you're connecting with has been incredibly emotionally unavailable. So if they are interested in you, they better step up to the plate before you move on. Just saying. Because I don't think you're going to wait on this connection that long because you need some damn passion, some damn love, and some goddamn attention. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Thank you so much for the $5 donation from Tima. Much appreciated. I need some guidance. Can you please tell me my purpose in life? So thank you for the 5. I appreciate that, but I don't answer questions, and I will not be the person to tell you what your purpose in life is because I don't know what your purpose in life is. That's for you to find out. And I don't want to be rude in any sense of the word, but here's my best advice that I can offer you. You're not going to find your purpose in life until it kind of comes into alignment with you. It took me a while to figure out what my purpose was. I had to go with the flow and have many different experiences to kind of acquire and come into alignment with what I believe my purpose is. But my best advice for you would be to honestly just have as many experiences as possible. The thing about life is that life is going to offer you many different experiences. And sometimes you're going to feel lost. And it's okay to feel lost. I was actually talking about this yesterday. When you feel lost, it's the best time because what you should do is have as many experiences as possible. What your purpose is and when you're meant to find out your purpose, it will come and manifest in your life when the time is right. The best thing you should do is just have fun in life and focus on doing what makes you happy. Okay? So with that all being said, your purpose is your purpose. It's your journey to find out. I cannot give you that answer because I truly don't know. But my best advice to you is to have as many experiences as possible, and it eventually will come forth in your path. Okay? All right, man. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. So, going all the way to, I believe we just finished off what? Sagittarius, right? We're on my air signs. Somebody with the timestamps update me, por favor. I believe, though, we're on air signs. I just want to make sure. Okay? All right, man. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, that's true, too, what Vanessa said. Set some intentions to figure it out. I mean, nobody's going to know. See, this is what I find so weird. I'm going to go off on a tangent a little bit. I think a lot of people are socially conditioned to know what their life's supposed to all be about by a certain age. I think everybody's socially conditioned to, figure out their purpose as soon as possible. And that's just not a reality. You know what I'm saying? You think a 18-year-old kid fresh out of high school, going to college, is going to figure out what they want to do for the rest of their life while they're in college? Fuck no. They're not. That's why they're probably going to leave and walk away and leave college because they're not that happy, And with that all being said as well, when it comes towards your life purpose, it doesn't matter what age you are. When something's meant to come into alignment with you, it's meant to come into alignment with you, I feel like you're not going to know your purpose as soon as possible, and I feel like society tries to condition you into finding it as quickly as possible. The truth is that your life purpose comes into alignment with you when it's meant to come into alignment with you. That's why my best advice for everybody is to have as many experiences as possible, because in life, you need to experience shit. And then you'll find an experience that suits you. And that's when your purpose will come into alignment with you. You know? I hope that makes sense for you guys. And Emily says, and that's why I'm 80K in student debt. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. That's why I never chose to go to college, man, because at the end of the day, I knew that there was just not something I wanted to do. I did not want to deal with the debt. And I had no career path that I fucked with in this 3D world. I didn't fuck with being a doctor or a lawyer, even though doctors and lawyers are essential. I didn't fuck with that shit. I didn't fuck with going to college and being a business person. I created my own business without college. I learned and understood what business was and how to manage a business and how to run it and how to do finances and all things of that nature. You can learn a lot without it. So I don't know. That was just how my path was. I wasn't cut out for the debt. You know? And also, I do want to reply to somebody's comment before we move forward to the readings. I don't know if somebody was asking me or if they were asking somebody else, but just to throw it out there, I am not a person who does drugs. I'm not on drug or any sort of drugs. The only drugs that I have is nicotine. I smoke. That's about it. Well, I vape. So I don't do drugs. I just have a very high energy, and that's simply just that. Okay, so with that all being said, to put all those, questions away, no, I don't fuck with drugs. I'm good. I'm me, myself, and I. All right, man. So going back to what I was saying, I believe we were on my air sign, so let's go ahead and see what we got coming through for my beautiful Libra gang. What do we got going on, baby? The message is for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? The message is for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 476 people in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys for coming out. It is much appreciated. All right, my Libra gang, let's get this last shuffle and see what we got going on for you beautiful peeps. Libra, the overall energy for you guys here is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy, Libra, is the King of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with is the Two of Swords. And the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Five of Pentacles. So from what I'm seeing here for you, Libra, you can be connecting with an Earth sign, right? Or you can be dealing with an air sign too, a fellow Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. The Two of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. I think you're getting back on your shit. You're getting very grounded here, Libra, and it feels so damn good. Two of Pentacles reversed. When you look at the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is an energy of not knowing what direction your life is going in. I feel like things are starting to fall in place for you, and you're really excited about it because you're noticing, dude, everything's kind of coming into alignment with me right now, and it's feeling pretty fantastic. And this is why things changed for you, Libra. I think you got yourself out of the lack mentality and you pushed your mentality into an abundance mentality. I feel like we talked about this for you guys yesterday too. But what I'm seeing here for you, Libra, is that you decided to no longer live in lack. You've decided to live in abundance. You're recognizing that you're done thinking negatively. For example, let's talk about finances for a second. You're done saying to yourself, I don't have enough. You're recognizing that God will always provide and that you do have enough. Your perception of life is changing. And that's a really, really good thing to see for you guys, because as you're no longer living in scarcity and lack mindset, you're living in abundance. You're realizing that everything that you want to attain is possible, and everything's starting to finally fall into alignment with you because vibrationally, you're where you need to be. As I tell people this all the time, I don't really give a fuck how cliche it is. If you believe in yourself, you're going to get to where you need to go. If you believe in yourself and you believe in where you're going, you're going to be there, okay? If I didn't believe in myself that, I could be on YouTube and, create a soul family and all things of that nature, I wouldn't have been here. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have had all of you guys here right then and now if I didn't believe in myself. So I want everybody to recognize that belief goes a long way, because your belief, aka creates your perception, which is what you're manifesting in your day-to-day life. Beliefs create manifestations, okay? So anyways, Libra, just getting back to the overall message, I just think right now you're in such a positive place and a positive mindset, and you're just consciously creating because you're living in abundance and you're no longer living in scarcity. You're done having those fears holding you back from doing what you want to do and being successful. You're allowing yourself to be successful. You're giving yourself permission to be successful, giving yourself permission to be happy, giving yourself permission to be abundant. And it's beautiful, because when you do that, you acquire it. Point blank, period. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much for the $4.99 from Denisha, much appreciated. Hey, I always have to seem, okay, I'm sorry. I'm messed up right now. I'm trying to read this correctly. I always seem to have an internal battle. There we go. With my confidence. I'm an Aries Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising, and Aries Venus. Okay. Well, first things first, I do apologize that you're going on with that internal battle. I know that internal battle very well. I've had a big time in my earlier days struggling with my confidence, struggling with accepting who I was. It was not easy. It's not easy to accept who you are. It's not easy to love every single inch of you. And I'm going to be the first person to tell you that journey takes a long time. But I think what needs to be acknowledged is that the journey to being confident in who you are, it's going to be slow, but it's got to be steady. You know, it won't be done overnight, but little by little, things will change in your life if you continue to be happy in certain areas and accepting of certain parts of yourself. For example, when I was younger, what I had to accept about myself was that, you know, there's a part of me that's unhappy with how I looked physically. When I was younger, I was very insecure. And I had to accept that I needed to love that part of myself. And what I started to notice is that little by little, by accepting what I looked like and accepting who I was, I started to see the beauty within me. See, small changes create big transformations. So over time, by me starting to love my image and love who I was, I started to see the beauty in me. Even though it was slow and it was small, each and every single day, I continued seeing beautiful things about myself. And eventually I looked in the mirror and I was like, damn, Aunt, you're fucking hot. I was like, damn, Aunt, you're a sexy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So small and steady really wins the race. Allow yourself to make small baby steps day by day, because it's not going to happen overnight. But there is something about yourself, at least one thing about yourself, that you could say is beautiful. There's at least one thing about yourself that you like. You know what I'm saying? There can't be everything around you that you're not happy with and dissatisfied with. So find something you're confident in. Even if you're confident in your writing skills or you're confident in the way that you communicate to certain people, it doesn't have to be about looks or physical features at all. Just take pride in something you're confident in and allow yourself to be grateful about that. And little by little, keep allowing yourself to be happy with the person that you are. Remember that a lot about accepting who you are is about allowing yourself to accept it. Naturally, we tell ourselves in our negative mind, no, I can't be happy. No, I can't be confident because of this, that, and the third. The excuses you make on why you can't be confident are what is blocking you from being confident. When you recognize that there doesn't have to be an excuse and you simply can just be confident because fuck it, why not? You're going to see a change. So remember, you are the only person that's blocking yourself from being where you want to be. If you want to be a confident person, you have to work on those excuses or stories you tell yourself that don't allow you to be confident. Here's an example, and I'm sorry that I'm going on a tangent, but I'm trying to be as beneficial as possible, right? Here's an example. If you tell yourself, the reason I can't be confident is because I don't believe, I don't want to base this all on looks, but let's just say, fuck it. The reason I can't be confident is because I don't like, my nose, right? Let's just say that. This thing is the only reason you can't be confident? Think of it that way. Is this thing the only reason I can't be confident? Because I don't like my nose. Other people like my nose, though. You got to remember, man, the way you perceive yourself is not how other people perceive you. So, with that all being said, we tell ourselves stories on why we can't be something. Eliminate those stories and enforce a more positive story. Okay? I'm sorry that was long. I know it was long. I'm sorry if you dreaded it. But hopefully it was beneficial to you, okay? Thank you so much for the $4.99, by the way, from RM. Much appreciated, my love. Thank you so much. All right, man, getting back into it. What do we got going on for my beautiful Virgo gang? What's happening? What's crack-a-lacking? And what's popping? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my beautiful Virgo gang. Let's get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hey-yo. Virgo, the overall energy for you guys here is the Seven of Swords. So you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Now, your current energy is going to be the Tower. Oh, the person you're dealing with, Virgo, is going to be the Lovers in reverse, and the outcome that's present is going to be the Eight of Pentacles. And good love, I'm happy. I'm thankful that you're appreciative of it, okay? Just responding to your comment, all right? All right, Virgo, let's take a look at your reading here. So, you got the Tower card, you got the Lovers in reversed. You may be connecting with a Scorpio. You also could be dealing with a Gemini too, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Interesting, Virgo. Seven of Swords to the Tower card. Right now, I think that a Tower moment's occurring in your life, but you're not reacting to it positively. It's like you're fighting the tide right now. We all know what happens when we fight the universe. When we fight Tower moments, what ends up happening? We end up having more Tower moments because we're not accepting the change that's coming towards us in our day-to-day life. So when we do not accept the Tower, we're not accepting change, and therefore we're getting spun around and around and around until we accept the change that's coming towards us. And taking a look at what this Tower moment might be about is the Lovers in reverse, possibly disconnecting between you and another person. Possibly this whole reading could be about letting go of somebody here, Virgo, for some of you, even though you may not want to. The Tower card's telling you it's time for you to rebuild with a new person, not with the same person. And even though it's difficult, it's time for you to remove yourself from trying to fix things that can no longer be fixed. Now, keep in mind, the Lover's card doesn't need to just represent a relationship. It could represent a career path, a life path you're currently on. Something in your life is changing. And Virgo, if you're acknowledging that something in your life is starting to change, instead of resisting the change, the universe wants you to accept it. Because sometimes we think we're on the right path, but we don't recognize that the universe or God has something so much better for us carved out. And if we would just let go, God will guide us to where we need to go. I like that rhyme, baby. I like that rhyme a lot. Either way, though, Virgo, shit is changing. And the universe wants you to put down your guns and let the change happen. Stop fighting it and allow things to manifest in your life. Listen, man, I don't know how many people are believers of God that watch me. I know not everybody believes in God, and I don't follow a specific religion, but I do believe in the, in the big guy. I do. I have my own beliefs about God, and if you believe in the universe, you believe in God, essentially. So, at the end of the day, I do believe we have a creator, and I do believe our creator will work shit out for us. I believe our creator navigates and guides us to where we need to go. I believe that God sees more than we see. And sometimes we gotta let him or her, whatever the fuck he is or she is, I don't give a shit. Whatever God has to take us to go, or wherever he has to take us to go, allow God to take you where you need to go. Okay? So as I mentioned for you, Virgo, for some of you, this reading could be about letting go of a relationship, because you're meant to rebuild with somebody new. For others of you, it could be a career path or a job that you gotta let go of in order to make a new career path that you're meant to be on. For some of you, it could be a life path. Maybe your life's completely about to change, and even though you're comfortable where you're at now, you're about to go somewhere even better. Sometimes we just gotta have a lot of faith in the universe, man, because God will guide. You know what I'm saying? Let go, let God. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Interestingly enough, man, it's funny. I've been seeing lots of changes coming in for Virgo, like Tower changes, and same for Sagittarians. Sagittarians have been seeing changes coming in as well, so that's very interesting to see what's going on there. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Last but not least, for my water signs, what do we got coming through? For my beautiful Cancer gang, what do we got going on, baby? Messages for Cancer here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Cancer here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 516 people in the chat, thank you guys so much for coming out. It is much appreciated, okay? Let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Messages for Cancer here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Cancer gang, let's get this last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Cancer. The overall energy for you guys here is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy is the Knight of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the 10 of Swords, and the outcome that's present for you is the Queen of Pentacles. So Cancer, what I'm seeing for you guys is being in a position where you want love that isn't this. You want love that is everything, not love that makes you feel unstable, right? So the overall energy is the 10 of Pentacles reversed. This is what came out. You feel that your love life has had a lot of instability. And I think that you're getting very tired of forming connections with people only for those connections to end because there hasn't been growth in those connections. What I think that maybe you need to realize is that connections, besides those connections growing, you have to grow within yourself as well. I think as a Cancer sometimes, we get way too invested in other people to the point where we're doing our best to help them grow and to make them grow and to shower them with so much love. But I feel like we don't recognize that we got to grow too with the relationship, and we got to shower ourselves love with the relationship as well. I feel like Cancer, sometimes we put the focus way too much on our partners and not enough on ourselves. And when we don't put the focus in an equal balance on both ourselves and the partner, it's hard for the relationship to grow, and it's hard for the two of you to grow closer together, because you're only focusing on that person. So energetically, you're not taking care of yourself, okay? So Cancer, for some of you guys here that are currently dealing with relationship problems, or maybe you want a relationship, but you're tired of them not working out, just remember to have balance when you're investing in connections. Make sure you're investing in yourself, but you're also investing in them. Make sure there's that equal balance of time being given to your person, as well as time being given to yourself. At the end of the day, if you want a relationship that's going to grow, there has to be equal give and take. There has to be balance. And I do feel one of the main reasons why most Cancers are feeling like their connections haven't been working out is because you're putting way too much into them and not enough into you. So remember, man, if you are balanced with your person, the relationship and the both of you will grow together. But if it's more one-sided, the other person will grow while you stay here. So make sure everything is at a balanced state, okay? Whether you're dealing with a relationship right now or whether you're looking for one, just take that advice into your next relationship moving forward, that you need and deserve balance, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. My water signs are done. Going to my fire signs, baby. What do we got coming through for my lovely Leo gang? Let's see what we got going on, okay? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Leo here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 504 people in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are awesome, man. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Leo gang, let's get one last shuffle and see what we got going on, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Heyo, Leo. Hold on, my cards are tripping out. Leo, the overall energy for you guys here is the Six of Pentacles. So, you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy is the Sun card. The person you're dealing with is the Three of Wands. And the outcome that's present is the Page of Cups. So, Leo, you're in your element right now. The Sun, okay? Six of Pentacles to the Sun card. You've been taking care of yourself. I think you've been doing well as well, dude. You've been taking care of yourself as much as possible lately. Self-care has been essential. Ever since we were dealing with Leo season and Leo's entered Virgo season's been a little tough on the Leos. Because the Lionsgate happened. And then Leo started going through transformations, right? And with that all being said, when we go through a transformation, we have to let go of all the low vibrational shit, which is hard, in order to ascend into a more positive place. So Leos were going through it since the Lionsgate, and as we entered Virgo season, it's been a little tough for my Leos, you know? But with that all being said, you're starting to pick up the pieces again. You're starting to recover. You're starting to notice that as you have let go of a lot of things that haven't served, Leo, you're starting to feel lighter, you're starting to feel happier, you're starting to feel more positive. Because what's happening is you are going through an ascension. And I've been saying this all the way since the Lionsgate. Leo, your ascension is coming. And as you've been purging and letting go of things that don't serve, you're starting to notice that you're becoming more happy. You're starting to notice that life is becoming more lighter. You're starting to notice that you're jumping to a more high vibe timeline because you got through the tower moments you needed to experience in order for you to grow not only just spiritually, but physically as well and mentally as well. As for the outcome that's present here, we have the Three of Wands and we have the Page of Cups in reverse. I think you're in a space right now, Leo, where you are so focused on growing and you're so focused on picking up the pieces in your life in order to make yourself your greatest version that you're going to continue on that path. Essentially, what I'm seeing for Leos is that right now, the only focus you got is focusing on yourself, your growth, your expansion, and becoming the greatest version of who you are. And I'm happy to see that. You know, I'm very happy to see that. You're becoming your greatest version and you're putting the focus on you. And I think you've needed it for quite some time, Leo, considering that you used to put all the attention and focus on other people. So, Leo, things are getting easier. Things are getting smoother. You're feeling lighter. You're feeling better. And the reason why is because you're working through what you need to do in order to become happy within yourself. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Real quick, guys, let me get a sip of water over here, and we're going to go ahead and continue on with the readings, all right? All right, man. So, going all the way to my beautiful air signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Aquarius gang? What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 531 people in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aquarian, the overall energy for you guys here is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a fixed sign, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Leo. Your current energy, Aqua, is going to be the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Queen of Swords, and the outcome that's present for you is the Five of Wands. Aquarius, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, Five of Pentacles reversed. You're acknowledging that it's time for things to change, and I finally feel like you're taking steps to make the change happen. I'm happy to see this, man. That's good. Because what's going on for you, essentially, is you removing yourself from this. The Five of Wands. You're getting out of stressful situations. You're getting yourself out of a toxic environment because you're starting to see, as I mentioned earlier, let me refer back to my collective message, Aquarius, for you. My collective message said that everyone's going to start to see things clearer. You're going to start to see people for who they are, and you're going to start to see situations for what they are. So, Aquarius, the collective message I had throughout this daily reading ties into your reading as well. Because what's happening is you're starting to see the things around you that are not fulfilling. You're starting to see the people around you that cause you stress, that cause you anxiety, that don't give you good energy, that aren't supportive of you, that aren't happy for you or happy for your well-being. You're looking at the people that aren't showing that they're truly down and genuine for you, okay? So from what I'm seeing here for you, Aquarius, Five of Pentacles reversed, you're coming out of a space where you're now deciding to incorporate major change. And what is that major change you're incorporating in your life, Aquarius? That major change is that you're choosing to surround yourself with a lot of better people. You're choosing to surround yourself with better vibes. You're starting to see people for who they are, and you're cutting people off this time. You know, I think a lot of people are very much so, they always assume that Aquariuses are so easy to cut people off. They always assume that Aquarians are just so good at ghosting people and cutting people off and snipping people off. Aquarians don't always ghost that oftenly. Aquarians don't always walk away that oftenly. Sometimes Aquarians stick around until there's nothing left. I've seen Aquarians do that. I've seen Aquarians who are so damn loyal and devoted to people, even if they're unhealthy for them. So Aquarius, what you're deciding to do now is you're done having your devotion to people that are unhealthy for you. Even if you care about them, you're recognizing that you got to make sure people are healthy for you, people are good for you, and they are providing you a positive mindset, and they're showing you love and showering you with good vibes. If somebody's energy is not good for you, you're removing yourself from that situation, okay? Whether this is a work thing, whether this is friends, family members, or lovers, whatever your environment is, if it's toxic, you're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward, okay? I like it, man. I like it a lot. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. And last but not least, what do we got coming through for my lovely Capricorn gang? For the 495 peeps in the chat, man, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It is much appreciated, man. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. What's going on for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff, all right? Ooh, Capricorn, the overall energy for you guys here is the Six of Cups. Childhood memories for some of you. Interesting. You might be thinking about your childhood, thinking about your past, reminiscing to the times when you were younger. I don't know what that's about, but for some of you, you've been real in touch with your inner child lately. Interesting. Your current energy, Two of Swords, person you're dealing with, Two of Wands, outcome that's present, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Capricorn, I feel like some of you guys right now, because you got two cards that say the same thing essentially. You have the Two of Swords and you have the Two of Wands. I think that you're in a position where you don't really know where things are going in life right now. You do feel a little bit lost. And by feeling this way, it almost reminds you back to your childhood when you didn't know what you were going to do when you grow up. You didn't know what you're going to do or what's going to happen as a kid, right? Or when you were younger, right? You kind of just went with the flow of life. I think that you're in that same space again where you're going with the flow of life, Capricorn. And I think that it's kind of bothersome for you because you want things to change. You want alignment. You want things to fall into place in your life. I don't think you're really enjoying going with the flow right now, personally, Capricorn. And that reason being is because Capricorns are very structured. You guys like things a certain way. You want to know what you're doing. You want to know what's happening. You want to know what's going on. And you want to make sure everything is happening the way you need it to be. Capricorns are very structured that way, okay? And if a Capricorn is lost and doesn't know what they're doing, it makes you feel very uncomfortable, okay? Wheel of Fortune reversed and Ten of Pentacles clarifying that. Yeah, you want stability right now. And you feel like in your life there is a lack of stability. You feel like there is this lack of knowing where you're going, and what you're experiencing is feeling lost. So Cappy, I know you're going to dread me saying this, but I am going to say it. Sometimes you got to be lost in order to be found. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to be lost in order to be found. Sometimes you have to allow yourself to let go of control in order to be found and to go where you need to go. We can't control everything in our life. And if you feel lost in your life right now, maybe you need to let your life find you. Maybe you need to let things find you instead of you having to find them yourself. Go with the ebb and flow. It is not easy to tell an earth sign to go with the ebb and flow. But when I tell you that that is going to be the best option you can take right now, is going with the ebb and flow, go with the ebb and flow. Don't allow yourself to control any situations right now. Don't worry about where the destination will be. Don't worry about where you need to go. Just let shit fall into place. Because that is going to be the best thing for you. Because when you're not worrying about it, it's going to come. Everything's going to fall into place. Everything's going to be okay. What I need my Capricorns to do right now is to let go. And you are like, fuck, that's so hard. I know it is, man. I know it is. It's hard. But let go right now. And just allow yourself to flow. And you will flow down the river. And you will end up somewhere. And guess what? You're going to end up exactly where you need to be. Point blank, period. You're going to end up exactly where you need to be. And I like what Kiana's Tarot just said. There was 444 in the chat. Capricorn, 444 people were just watching. 444 means that whatever you're doing right now, just continue to hold on a little bit longer. Good things are coming. That's what 444 represents. It represents that even though things right now might be a little bit tough, just keep on going. Just keep on holding on just a little bit longer. A blessing is about to come. That blessing is going to be your destination. So keep on flowing down the river, Capricorn, because eventually you are going to get land, and you're going to hit land, and you're going to go to where you need to go. Okay? Trust me. Go with the flow. Let go of control issues and be guided to where you need to be. All right, my Capricorns? I know it's hard, baby, but I love you. I love you a lot, man. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Guys, thank you so much for coming out to the daily reading. I truthfully appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, please let me know down in those comments down below, man. It's much appreciated, everybody. By the way, for everybody who's out here in the chat, thank you guys so much for coming through. If you could please drop a like, I would greatly appreciate that. For anybody who sent in any donations, thank you for those donations as well. That is much appreciated too. They help a lot. Thank you for your generosity. If somebody can please leave a timestamp down below, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. Sonny Warhead, thank you for the $4.99. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, okay? And there is a message here. I have a question from Kiki. I have a question for you, Aunt. Did you hear about the other type of tarot reading where you listen to the zodiac sign before yours? What does that mean? I don't know what the other type of tarot reading is, but if you want to ask me before I sign off, you can feel free to. But either way, though, guys, I want to thank you for coming out, man. That is hella appreciated. And for everybody who sent in a donation, that is appreciated as well. If somebody can leave a timestamp down below, please do so. I just want to address something real quick. When the video goes live, like 30 seconds after, it gets flooded with comments where people are like, where's the timestamp? Where's the timestamp? Okay? It turns into a war mania in my comments of, where's the fucking timestamp? And I know, guys, I know you want the timestamp. I know nobody wants to watch an entire 50-minute video, you know? I understand that. But just be a little patient for the timestamps. There are people that do timestamp my videos. It may take a little longer because the videos are longer. So just be a little bit of patient, and you know, they will help you, okay? And you guys will be able to get through it. And Kiki, to answer your question, yes, I think you're talking about Vedic sidereal. You said, I don't know what it's called, but if you're a Cancer, you listen to Gemini. If you're a Leo, you listen to Cancer. Yes. So you're talking about Vedic sidereal astrology. There's a Vedic astrologer, Eat, Read, Love, Sal. I love Sal. I've always watched Sal since the beginning of like my tarot journey. I fuck with Sal heavy. Eat, Read, Love, he has it. He does Vedic sidereal. So in Vedic sidereal, I'm a Gemini. So if I'm going to watch my Vedic sign, I'll watch Gemini. So yeah, I do Western astrology. And if you're asking, which I think this was what you were asking, I think you were asking if you could watch your Vedic sign on my channel. So yes, you can. Guys, if you are into Vedic astrology, you can watch your Vedic sign on my channel, okay? And if you guys are into Western astrology, you can watch your Western sign on my channel. So even though I am a Western astrologer, you guys can still watch whatever astrology you resonate with on my channel, okay? So, with that all being said, I'm going to leave this daily off with you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out and just being awesome and amazing people. I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a lovely, amazing, and awesome rest of your day, guys, and I will see you all later, all right? Be patient for the timestamps, please. There will be a timestamp down below. If someone can do it, please do it. Much love, guys, and have yourselves a great one. Peace!